Hello, everyone. This is Sheldon Caudill, and this is also Rawice.
Your your friend Rawice, yeah, that's me.
511, the one and only.
Yep. Can't forget the 511. That's essential.
Yes. So, this was a kind of a spontaneous idea. We just decided to, you know, film something out of the blue just for fun because a lot of the Hidden Blade community just kind of disappeared off of YouTube. I don't know if you feel that way too at all.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, there was definitely a dry spell of videos. There's not really much content coming into the community recently, and I feel like hopefully, uh, and now that everyone's posting again, we start to get a little bit more traction, and hopefully some new designs come out, which would be pretty exciting for people.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, I have a few questions for you because, I mean, obviously I've been watching you for several years. If you can, anyone watching this can look at the comments and see that I've commented like 5 years ago.
Yeah, no, I love it. It's awesome.
So, what made you originally start your YouTube channel?
Well, that's a very deep question right there. Damn. Well, I mean, I always had a passion for like making things. In school and things like that, I really enjoyed, woodwork and those kind of classes where we got hands on with stuff. And some of my earliest things were just not even, Assassin's Creed related or Hidden Blade related, just totally random stuff. Like, I made like a firing range thing that would count every time you hit the target with like a Nerf gun,
Hmm.
just like strange things like that. I think I posted like my electric skateboard video to YouTube as well. Just yeah, those kind of things. And then eventually I saw I think it was Armin Ra posted the first dual action hidden blade on YouTube that I'd seen, and it kind of just blew my mind. And um, from that point on, I was just really obsessed with this something that seemed so impossible in a game and turning it into a reality. And I really, really admired that he had done that, and I kind of wanted to, offer my own version of that and do what I could and innovate on the design essentially. So that's what got me into posting videos and what made me start my channel, which was it's just been fun.
Yeah, that's totally cool. That's exactly basically the same story for me. You know,
Yeah.
I saw the same Almond Raw video years ago.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think that was
what?
really like a huge eye opener for everyone when they saw that. It was just, yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
Something that complex had actually become, a real life object, which was awesome.
Hmm.
When did you start making stuff?
Uh, well, I did have a YouTube channel back in like 2010, but it was totally different stuff. Like I made duct tape wallets. But
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool. But now, I decided in like the year 2014 probably to make the Hidden Blade and try to tackle that project and stuff and see how that went. And
Yeah.
it obviously was a huge process. I mean, my first one sucked. It looked really bad.
The first ones always do.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what made you? I'm curious. What made you decide to go down the route of papercraft? What was your decision with that?
Mainly to have cheaper materials, because I never really had like well, I don't know about you. I don't have a huge, $3,000 lathe in my bedroom or anything. But um
Yeah.
no, I wish. But yeah, just cheaper materials, and I thought it was cool because you could literally do anything with it. It
Yeah.
took a little longer, but still possible.
Yeah. There you go. I think yeah, when I first started, I was using like MDF wood, and I used to get my mum to drive me to the Bunnings, which is kind of like our hardware store here in Australia.
Oh,
And yeah, I think for my birthday, I asked for like a hacksaw, which is, most kids probably ask for an iPhone or something like that. But yeah, I would just ask for tools and things like that. And I'd just be in my room making a mess with the sawdust on the floor and just, cutting bits of wood up. But yeah, that's before I got the 3D printers and all that stuff, which is interesting.
wow. That's cool. When did you get a 3D printer, like for your first time?
My first one, Jesus. So I think I was real into the. I don't know if you've heard of like PVC Sintra. It's kind of like a foam board,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
it's really really condensed. So it's basically like plastic.
Hmm.
So I made a few of my projects out of that. I think my first well, more polished dual action blade was made out of that when I released that. The one I used for my template design. Um, I was using that first, and then essentially that's kind of what got me into the plastic production of things.
Hmm.
And when I saw, the capabilities of 3D printing, it blew my mind a little bit. And I bought my first printer using money that I'd actually earned from YouTube.
Wow.
Um, I think I'm not actually sure what year that was though. That's pretty interesting. I'd say probably 20, maybe 15. It's probably around then, 2015. I brought a Flash Forge Dreamer, which was, it was
Oh.
about maybe $1,500 at the time,
Hmm.
Australian dollars. So yeah,
Yeah,
and that's kind of what got me.
pocket change. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, took me a few years to save that up, but
Yeah.
yeah, it
Huh. Wow.
was well worth it though. Well worth it.
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely considered getting a 3D printer. Once I'm able to sustain myself a little bit better, that would definitely be a better option. I mean, I
Yep.
always enjoy the art of paper crafting and stuff, but um, you know, it would be cool to,
So far, I guess
yeah,
that
be,
can take you. Yeah.
it'd be cool to whip stuff out quicker.
Well, that's what I've always found really like amazing about you and what you do is just paper is, well, I mean, to most people would seem like such a, a weak material, I suppose, for lack of a better word. But you kind of take that and completely flip that around, and you make something that's actually really sturdy and really strong. And not only make it strong, but also make stuff that you would never dream could actually be made out of paper, which is just crazy.
Yeah, I do um impress myself a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm still surprised with how strong it can get sometimes. I'm just like, wow, like
Yeah,
that's cool.
you should you should do like a strength test video of like, I don't know, make like a special size piece of the paperboard and then get a same size piece of wood, plastic, that kind of thing, and do like a strength comparison.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See what breaks first.
Hmm. Um,
But yeah, awesome. Oh
Thank you. I appreciate it.
man, it's dedication. It's cool.
Um, so is YouTube like a full-time job for you right now, or would you like it to be one day if it isn't?
Well, it's funny you say that actually, because I just quit my job about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now, to actually do this full time.
Wow.
I never thought that I would be able to do this full time, but after that first hidden blade sale that I did, so I don't know if you've seen that or not, but
Hmm.
yeah, I essentially got my dual action blade model to the point where I believe it's as polished as it can get in terms of functionality. Um, and so I did a test run of 10 blades on my Etsy store, and yeah, it sold out in about 15 minutes, which was just crazy. So,
Wow.
so pretty much right then and there, I decided to quit my job and to dive into this full time. So I knew that it would need all my attention. So at the moment, I'm just preparing for the second launch. I've got 20 blades for this launch, and then after that, I'm going to be looking into mass production.
Wow. That is very impressive.
I never thought it would happen, but I mean, I feel very blessed. I'm very, very thankful to all my subscribers and everyone who follows my channel, and especially those who bought a blade from me, which is really cool.
Yeah. Subscribe to this guy. What are you doing?
I'd say the same about you, buddy.
Yeah, that's really cool that you're able to just kind of do what you want to do that way. Um,
Yeah.
it's always been the dream for me to be able to just be like, I'm just gonna build a paper car or something, do that as a full-time job, but it's
Be
just
like the Elon Musk of paper.
yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but it has been really cool to see you just like grow over the years. Like I even remember watching you when I was in high school, just I'd come home and be like, "Hey, Rawice posted another video."
One of my 12 videos.
Yeah.
Super young. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm glad people still enjoy that stuff, which is good. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to take it to the next level with the projects coming out.
Yeah.
I think some of my American customers are actually just started to receive their blades today or yesterday, I think, and so far the feedback's been really, really good. Everyone's really happy with it. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
good. Has anyone sent any pictures to you?
yeah. I've had a few people send me some videos and some stuff of them using it. So yeah, it's been really warms my heart to see that stuff. It's nice.
It's cool. You're changing lives, man. That you're making people's dreams come true.
It is a different feeling, like I've never ever sold any of my other projects, so it's weird to see something that I've made, so far away. I'm in a different country and someone's using it. It's a strange feeling, but
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, my other passion was fitness. That's actually what my last job was a personal trainer.
Really?
Uh, yeah. So I did that. Obviously, I was away for like 3 years, but I did that for a year, and I really really enjoyed that. But after that first sale, I had to make a big decision for myself, and yeah, I guess building stuff and making things is very very big passion as well, and that's ended up winning. So yeah,
That's awesome. Wow. So you got ripped and you get to build stuff for a living.
I'm not ripped yet, but we'll get there.
Wow.
So
That's
what's
cool.
your what's your plans for the future?
Well, I am kind of going down the same path, with computer aided design. So,
Oh yeah,
you know, CAD software and stuff like that.
yes,
I tried going to college for a while and I just realized I didn't like what I was really doing. I was like, what am I
yeah,
doing? Like, this is not my where my passion is.
yeah, yeah,
So, yeah, and then I decided to just try to go into something more that kind of resonates with what I do as a hobby, YouTube
yeah.
stuff, building stuff, all that. Um, so, I'm trying to make it work, but we'll see where it takes me in the future.
Yeah, well, you're on the right path, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, respect for you to, like, because a lot of people just go to college or university and they just because that's what they think they need to be doing, so that's what everyone else is doing. But
Hmm.
a lot of people push aside, what they're actually passionate about or what actually makes them happy, and they just get stuck in that
Hmm.
mundane lifestyle, I suppose. So it's really good that you've gone to chase what you actually enjoy doing.
Yeah. Same for you.
We'll get there one day.
One day.
Yeah, you got to stay optimistic.
It's hard sometimes, yeah. People tell you all the time, do this, you gotta do this. And you're just like,
Yeah.
but what about a hidden blade?
Yeah, exactly. There's priorities. Yeah, it's Who would have known that something so simple could, you know, change a life? I guess.
Several lives.
Several.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I know definitely when I finished school, they basically made it seem like, if you didn't go to uni after school, then your life was over.
Yeah, they convince you of that pretty well.
Yeah,
It's
they
scary.
scare a lot of people to that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I felt the pressure. I felt scared that I wasn't going to get anywhere in my life because I decided not to go to uni. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's just shows you don't need to do that if you don't your passion doesn't lie there.
Yeah. Um, so when you took a break from YouTube for a few years, was that when you were just kind of deciding what you wanted to do in life?
It was very interesting circumstances. A little bit uh, depressing. I don't want to bring down the mood too much.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, essentially, I graduated in 2017 from my high school, and then after that, obviously, I had to decide what I was going to do, whether I was going to go to uni or try to do something else. But yeah, at the same time that I was graduating school, I lost someone very important to me in my life, um, which was my mom. But
Wow, that's
that kind of,
unfortunate.
yeah, yeah, no, it was pretty poor circumstances. It was pretty hard to go through. I'm not trying to say I had it the worst out of everyone, but
Hmm.
um, there's definitely people that have it worse off than I did. But yeah, trying to finish exams and all that stuff with that looming over your head, but it was pretty tough, and it did kind of make me feel like not doing anything, like not trying very hard at certain things that you needed to try hard at when you're in a year 12 school. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, I finished. I graduated, which was good. I got a good ATAR score for us. I think it's different in America for you guys. And then I sunk my teeth into my fitness passion, and I went to college to study to become a personal trainer. So that took me just over a year to complete that, the study, and then I worked as a PT for a year as well, and yeah, that pretty much takes us up to where we are now, where I just recently quit my job.
Huh.
So yeah, wasn't planned, but that's what happens. Yeah.
Wow. Well, it is good
So
to.
I obviously, yeah, I lost my shed, which was actually at my mum's house, and that's where my old workspace was. So that had a big part into me
Oh,
not being able to make things and do YouTube videos and that kind of stuff. So
that's right. Yeah, I asked
yeah,
about the shed in one of the comments.
yeah, that's why it's not around anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of my history there.
Well, it's good to hear people's history. I think it's important because it can be very relatable and inspiring to people, you know.
I hope so. I hope it's going to help someone else out, and I think it's better to talk about these things than to not say anything. So because it does happen in the world, and to just deny that it does is pretty senseless, I think. So
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
But you've been pretty consistent though, haven't you, for the past few years?
I've tried to be um even when I was working at an airbag factory.
Oh wow, okay, it's totally different.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was because I was in a bit of a rut, you know. I was like, I'm just gonna take a break from school for a while and try to work and see if maybe this will make my head more clear, kind of thing.
Yep.
And yeah, no, it didn't. It was it was rough.
Didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, because it was production, so we would
Yeah.
work overtime, like 60-hour weeks, and
Wow.
I was like, I mean, you could make a lot of money there, sure, but um,
Yeah.
it was really strange how in that moment that I was at the peak of my busyness, I was still like that was when I was the most motivated to work on projects and film videos and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of strange how when you're more busy, it's like you want to um do more. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that's interesting. It kind of just shows your mindset. Because I mean, a lot of people, you can look at it two ways, can't you?
Yeah.
You can look at it as, oh, I'm really busy. I don't have any time to do, YouTube or build things. But then you can also look at it the other way. Well, I'm restricted for time, so I need to use whatever time I do have to still make content and still make projects. So and it's good to
Hmm.
see that you went with that way about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm sure your subscribers will be happy about you keeping up that consistency.
I've been trying. I've lost pointless amounts of sleep doing this, but I don't know why. It's just kind of I'd I've just been doing it for so long. I just like, you know, it's like kind of an outlet for me to be able to just work on something and post it online.
Yeah,
I don't know if you get
yeah,
that.
yeah. You get the. I don't know. It's calming for the soul, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think like you gotta like I said before, you gotta have the passion for it, and if you do it, then it obviously makes you happy. So
Hmm.
yeah, you wouldn't be still doing it, still posting the videos if it wasn't what you wanted to be doing.
Exactly. Yeah. Um, so are you uh getting any like sponsors on your videos recently?
Well, I'm trying to see if I can organize another collaboration with Ubisoft.
Mm.
But there's been a little bit of a hiccup with the contacts because the affiliate who contacted me from Ubisoft actually doesn't work at the company anymore,
Oh.
and they forgot to send me the new marketing agent. So now I'm
Oh.
having to do a little bit of work myself and try and find out who the new person is and try and get their contact details, which has been pretty difficult so far.
Okay.
But other than that, really, I don't really have any other sponsors or anything like that. But I'm hoping maybe in the future there could be some collaborations or sponsorships there for me, which would be nice.
I could make you a paper billboard that says help Raw Ice contact Ubisoft.
Yeah, that would be amazing. You can send it to me and I'll put it up in my videos.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm open to that stuff. I want to do kind of a series on my channel where I build people's ideas.
Mm.
So like I've had a few of my subscribers send me their rough concept ideas or that kind of thing. Oh, but they haven't ever actually got the chance to make it because or they don't have the tools or the experience or whatever it is, or they don't know how to finish the design, that kind of thing. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking of doing like a series on my channel where I just get to make people's things for them. I guess is like a collaboration. Should be pretty cool.
That's actually a really good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of my plans for the future, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that would take quite a bit of time.
Yeah, that's cool. Thinking outside the box, man.
That's what you got to do.
Hmm.
Because you get, some people send me things and it's just like it could be, this is just a base idea. Like I want it to do this, but I have no idea how to make it actually do this. So
Hmm.
then you got to come up with the mechanism or whatever it is to make it function. So it's
Yeah.
pretty interesting. I think that
Hmm.
would be exciting for people to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Huh.
It's a good way to interact with people as well, get the fans involved.
Yeah, I've thought of something where my subscribers could send me their old homework and I could just build stuff out of their old homework. But I don't know. It
Oh man,
it's kind of a stretch there, but I'm sure someone would probably do it. It'd
dude, that
s-
could be like a full-time business.
Send me an F graded paper on a test.
You'll turn it into A plus. You'll be good.
Yes.
Damn, like that would be like so beneficial to so many people.
True. Recycling too.
Oh yeah, there you go. Even better.
Yeah.
Just that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You're all questioned out.
Um, I am wondering, um, who who do you watch on YouTube?
Who do I watch on? For any specific, like, just for entertainment or like inspiration, that kind of thing?
Just like in general, like who do you find yourself just watching randomly at like 3 a.m.?
Well, at 3 a.m., I mean, I end up usually watching KSI. Yeah, I don't know. I just find him hilarious, man. I don't know what it is, but yeah,
That's funny.
love KSI and I love PewDiePie as well. He's got some funny stuff.
The meme review?
Leave a review, mate. That's it. Tambourine, floor gang, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I usually when it comes to nighttime and I'm just wanting to switch off, just watch something entertaining. Yeah, I'll usually chuck those guys on. One of a less known YouTuber that I like to watch is David Lade. He's a little bit more in the fitness industry kind of thing, but he's got really good cinematography and videography skills, which I really appreciate. So it's just nice to watch videos that are really well clean and put together. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, a little bit different there, out of the mainstream.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much the people that I watch. Other than that, I just the Hacksmith. I don't mind the Hacksmith. He's got some cool stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I watch him too.
Yeah,
Man at
they're
Arms.
they're more like real into the movie scene at the moment, I guess.
Yeah.
With projects and films and that kind of thing. And Colin Furs, I don't watch him as often as I used to, but yeah, every now and again, he's got
Mm-hmm.
some good projects that come out.
Yeah. Hmm. That's
But
cool.
yeah,
You watch basically the same people I do.
I feel like most of the people in our kind of community would watch similar things at least,
Yeah.
which is interesting. But
Interesting to hear
yeah,
that mindset.
yeah, exactly. It's all just everyone just coming together, I guess, sharing their ideas, sharing their videos, which is really cool. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll yeah, those are the main ones that I'd watch every now and again. I'd venture off and just find some weird videos. I don't even know what, like just random mechanisms and things like that. Gives me inspiration.
One one time I actually watched a video of paint drawing just to see if someone posted it. And
And
yep, sure
you
enough,
would have found it.
someone posted it.
Yeah, there's a video for everything online.
Yeah.
Just literally everything. But yeah, it's the internet can be a scary but wonderful place. So,
Hmm. Oh,
is there anyone else you watch?
I have one question about Australia. I forgot.
Oh, okay, all right, here we go.
So I've heard that people say there are like big bugs there. Is that true?
Big bugs.
Like big spiders, like everything's like kind of bigger?
Everything's bigger.
Not like that, but like
Well,
I don't know. I've just heard someone said there was like a scary spider or something that they've never seen
I
here
mean,
before.
I think we have the most venomous species of snakes and spiders in Australia out of all the countries. But I mean, I'm not sure, so don't hold me to that. But I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure the snakes. We definitely have the most venomous snakes in the
Hmm.
world. But in terms of everything being bigger, I'm not. I mean, we do have some big ass, spiders and things like that. But I feel like they're more not like I'm in Western Australia, and the biggest we get is usually like huntsman spiders, that kind of thing. You never really see anything bigger than that. But I know in kind of Brisbane and stuff where it's a little bit more tropical,
Hmm.
um, they get some, like cane toads and just some crazy shit like that. So
Wow.
I'm glad we don't have that in WA yet, which is good. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's probably pretty average, but they might be a little bit more common in Australia. You just gotta keep everything clean, make sure there's not stuff just sitting there for ages. The worst place is usually if you have a shed in the backyard. You'll get mad redback spiders in there all the time. But
Oh
yeah, as
man.
long as you yeah, regularly keep it nice and tidy and stuff, you should be all right. It's not as bad as what it's made out to be in like films and things like that. But yeah,
Okay.
there is there is some exciting stuff.
Wow. Well, I have more knowledge now, so I'm happy.
Well, there was the funny. My sister was on a plane once. Can't remember what country they were coming from, but I think there was an American on the plane with her,
Hmm.
and she the lady was saying that like the kids in Australia ride to school on kangaroos. And she was excited to see that when she came to Australia.
Oh my. Wow.
But I feel like you wouldn't think that. I think that might have just been a rare case of
Yeah,
crazy
probably.
stereotype. But yeah, we definitely don't ride school on kangaroos. That's for sure.
Well, do you have a question about America?
Um, that's an interesting one. I feel like I don't know, in my mind at least, America seems like a lot of stuff goes. Like you guys are pretty relaxed when it comes to like laws and things like that.
Hmm.
Um, so obviously, there's a lot of stuff I have to abide by here in Australia. Like obviously, you can't have firearms, all that stuff. Even you can't even have like airsoft guns over here, like BB guns.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like all that stuff's completely illegal, and even with knives, you got to be really really careful with that kind of stuff. So I just mean, is it like a lot easier over there in terms of building things and buying stuff? Is it a lot more accessible?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I still get demonetized on YouTube for my paper M1911, but
Oh, really?
yes.
What? That's crazy, man.
But other than that, yeah, it's great.
That's great. Oh, that's good. I'd love to come to America. Like, it's it's definitely made out like that's if you got dreams, you got to go to America.
Yeah, travel the world someday, man. It'll be fun.
Yeah, maybe I'll come visit you one day
Yeah, do do collaboration.
in person. Yeah,
Hmm.
uh, need to save up some money first for those flights.
Oh yeah.
That's expensive.
Oof.
So expensive. But
Well,
yeah, I think that pretty much covers it.
yeah, I think so. I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah. Be hopefully if any more questions come to mind, might need to do another one. But
Who
for
knows?
now,
People might be like, do it again.
yeah. Maybe everyone else will be asking the questions this time. We'll
Yeah,
have to answer their questions.
it's possible.
Yeah. We'll see. See how this one goes. Anyway,
Okay.
it's definitely different to what I'm used to doing, so it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
same.
Yeah, it's weird when it's kind of like raw, unedited. You
Hmm.
know, you don't get the option to edit clips and cut bits out and do all that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, but it's nice. It's a good experience.
Hmm. Yeah, well, everyone watching, make sure you subscribe to Raw Ice 511.
Yes, if anyone on my channel is obviously like interested in some really cool projects, and especially if you want to get into paper crafting stuff, then definitely go check out Sheldon. He's got some really good content there for you. So go subscribe.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No worries, man.